You Cancer Crabs have the Judgment, Queen of Cups, the Sun, the Queen of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Chariot, and the Four of Cups. Chariot is Cancer Crabs. Okay. Okay, cool. You Cancer Crabs are doing great. Queen of Cups, the Sun, finally getting a chance to relax, do whatever you want, play. And what I mean by that is getting to know other people, dating, finding out what's going on with other people, enjoying yourselves, not having to deal with someone who's trying to stand on your shoulders, disrespect you. You're not dealing with that, right? You ain't got to deal with any of that. You're having fun. Shout outs to you, Cancers, by the way. Happy birthday. The Queen of Swords, the Six of Wands, okay? Being prepared for regardless of whatever it is that comes to you. So if they are playing games, you'll see it. If they're serious, you'll see that too. But as of right now, like I said, getting to know people and having fun while it is that you're doing that, you know? The Six of Wands, and you're making a very good impression on other people. I'll say that, right? So the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Cups represent some of you Cancer Crabs may even, you even may be having that type of fun for one night, if you know what I mean. For some of you, it may be getting to know them and then figuring out that they're not the one for you very quickly because you see that they have some red flags about them that you just can't ignore. So you stop talking to them very quickly. And there's a sense of pride. There's a sense of you being proud of yourself because you don't have to take on that emotional damage, right? You don't have to take that on. You're seeing the dangers of this ahead of time, and you're like, oh no, you got to get up on out of here, which is great because what it means is this is what it is that you Cancer Crabs wanted anyway. You don't want to have to dedicate so much time to then find out that a person is highly dysfunctional. So you're actually getting the things that you really want when, you know, whether it works out or whether it doesn't. The Ace of Swords, not trying to put a pedestalized ideology or an idea onto the person, allowing this person to just show you what it is that they want to show you. Yes, asking them questions. Yes, finding out about them, but also really seeing what it is that they're like in their natural habitat, right? Meaning that what do they do and what do they say when they think that you're not looking or you're not paying attention to what they've got going on. And the Chariot, if you know, like I said, asking questions, if something seems odd or off to you, either way, regardless of whether it seems odd or off, a lot of you Cancer Crabs will still very much so question people to find out if those same individuals are very much so who you thought they were, and did the first impression just blind you from seeing them more accurately, or is it that those people are actually who it is that they presented themselves to be at first, right? Because a lot of people put their representative first. A lot of people tend to put their best foot forward, so that a lot of the times, and that's a common thing, right? A lot of times most people can't see the storm that's coming behind them. So a lot of you Cancer Crabs, when you see something very suspicious, a lot of you are realizing that it's probably a good time for you to really start asking some more questions. You know, the Four of Cups represent, because you realize that when you're not asking those questions, and that when you're not like really paying attention, what happens is that people can tend to be very dysfunctional without you realizing. And then after that, it's only up until a point where you Cancer Crabs are like, how did this happen? How did I get in this particular situation? Is when you realize that you should have never have messed with them. But that's the way that you Cancer crabs used to be. That's the old you. The new you now is about how you Cancers see the problems. You see the solutions, and you're evaluating if a person is worth you putting in more time and effort. And one of the ways you're evaluating this person is by actually asking them questions. It's not about, because this person looked good or because this person made such a great impression, they start breaking down or start showing you things, and then you just there for them, but you don't ever ask questions and any of this type of stuff, and you just like, oh, okay, ignore it. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Chariot. You have the Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Two of Wands, then you have the Ace of Wands, right? Because this very much so is about you having to ask these people questions to find out if, it would be a terrible go around to be with them. Yet at the same time, you're also asking them questions to find out if you would like to hang out with them for the long haul. Either way, it's the same thing. The Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands, and you really want to know if you're into them, if you can see yourselves with them long term, or if it's a terrible idea because they're full of it and they're trying to hide their dysfunction by putting such a great foot forward and making such a great representation of themselves first up before you get to the dysfunction. Let's clarify the Sun, though. Let's clarify that. Okay, so you have the Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, Two of Cups. There you go. So to clarify the Sun, right? Again, all of this bickering and arguing and friction that you once had with others, okay? You don't have to deal with that. You're not dealing with it. The Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, they bring it to you, right? They bring it to you. You're going to leave. Otherwise, pretty much a lot of people being into you and wanting to, they think you're very attractive. Let's just say that. And they really want to get to know you as best that they could, and have some fun with you, if that makes sense. But other than that, that's pretty much it for now. A lot of you Cancer crabs are just seeing who's out here, getting to know people, right? Nothing is made in stone just yet. You really want to scope out a lot of people to see if they're crazy or not. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video. Comment on smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all.